4, 3, 2, 1. That's still too early. It's not real live yet. That was a good little jump right there. Hey, pose real fast for the steel grab. So I ain't got to worry about making a thumbnail.
No.
There we go. Yo, 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 yo.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, this is Let's Overreact Podcast. I go by the name of PS4, John Gotti, and I'm with the usual suspects. Fly, introduce yourself.
It's the one and only GOAT, Fly.
One and
Also
only.
known as Superfly, but mostly known as Go Fly. Back at it again, man. How y'all living? You know what I'm saying? People been looking for us. Here we are, man.
Here
I'm
we
ready.
go.
I'm ready to overreact on any topic, any subject. Let's get it.
You're right. KM, talk that talk, King.
It's your boy KM, the God in the building. Back at it for episode 11. And we ready to do work tonight.
First of all, shout out to 11 episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The work don't stop. We are hastily approaching 100 subs. Make sure y'all have it, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Like, follow, and share is absolutely free. If any money come out of your pocket after you follow, get in contact with GoFly and KM. They'll pay you double, whatever they charge you. All right. Any money come out your pocket, right? Come out your pocket.
Y'all got Venmo? Yeah, I got you, Venmo.
There you go. Today's episode, we got KM. That thing you was talking about.
Charleston White. We got Charleston White and 600 Breezy. 600 Breezy. You pulled up on him.
600. I love 600
Pulled on
Breezy.
him to check him.
Did he rocking snot box?
He did not rock any snot box. It looks like just a war of words were exchanged. And our buddy Charleston said he was ready to call the police had that young man done anything. Because he is old and disabled, and 600 Breezy didn't know that. So
someone please call 911.
Hey, I had watched the video and being hunted with y'all. You know, have you ever seen somebody who look like they want nothing to do with nothing? Like Charleston White, he didn't want no smoke. He like he seen a ghost. He was hold on, you here? About to do what? What was that dude name of Friday? The dude, the daddy. You want some of this too old man? No.
Red
Dad. That was that dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think we need more of this out here. We need more people pulling up on people to say, bro, what did you say? You know what I'm saying? We need to start pulling the car facts on these conversations that people have behind these cameras. What y'all think about that?
You know what, man? I've seen some of Charleston White's material, his content. He never claimed to be no thug, tough street dude. He always said he's civilian. Now he's an ex-felon, but he never tried to portray nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't. Yeah. So for him to react that way, going by the law, being a law-abiding citizen, I wasn't surprised. I mean, he said he did what he said he would do in that situation.
I respect that. So you only time you can press people is if they're like gangsters, quote unquote, they gangsters.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense too.
Because I mean, I give you an example. Remember a couple years back, remember 40 Glock when Game pulled up on him?
Yeah.
Hey, let y'all look at 40 Glock. Y'all look at him. Look at him. As the Game was beating his ass in the bushes. Yeah. Well, 40 Glock was about that life, and Game said he was too. They linked, and that's what happened.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm good with it.
That's what's supposed to happen, right? If you about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with it.
But if you're just a civilian, people gonna be like, well, he said he wasn't about that, and he ain't trying to do that. So what do you feel like you accomplished by doing that? That makes sense.
The only way that's okay is if the civilian tried to violate you. If he just told you something flagrant, like F your mama, F your kids, then it's like, all right, I don't care, civilian, I gotta slap you when I see you.
Question for you, Ken. So you bring up violating. Give me an example of violating somebody.
Just using very offensive, vulgar language, you know.
Okay.
Insulting someone's parents or their children or their, you know.
Okay. So what do it mean to super duper violate somebody?
That could when you put that duper in there, that duper can be a multiple things. Now, duper can go from something light to extreme. So you can go duper duper. You know, we can get into some serious levels of violation here.
Okay. That's what I want to know. I need clarification because there's levels to this.
I'm glad you explained it. I didn't know what the duper meant either.
You put that duper in there, it's extra.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
duper.
I thought that was just some New York shit.
No, you put that super duper. That mean you gotta do it too.
Yeah. What? You gotta do what?
You know that thing.
Hold on, my boy. Hold on, my boy. So next time I heard somebody say super duper violate, man, I gotta understand. It's not really attack on me, my person. It's an attack on my rear end. Is that what you're saying?
Possibly.
Yeah. Oh wow.
No,
that's different.
No.
Wow. Okay.
It just depends on the life you live in, you know.
Facts.
The type of lifestyle you in, you know.
Yeah. Imagine. All right. With that being said, so do y'all think 600 Breeze is right? They're going to check him, or was it just not necessary? With it being known that dude is a civilian?
It wasn't necessary at all.
I like 600 Breezy though. I like 600 Breezy.
I like his music, but like sometimes it's a lot of proving to be tough stuff. You're not proving nothing by threatening Charleston White, bro.
I agree.
You're not. Go if you tough. Go who's tough? Who's really about like YG or somebody? Go pull up on them and slap them or something like that.
Oh no, you know them boys over there, they big bloods over there.
Yeah. Earn your stripes on the real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think twice.
Earn your stripes on the real guys. I don't want to see punky YouTubers.
Yeah. What you think about that, Fly?
Well, you know what? I got a different aspect on it, man. If you really about that life and you feel like somebody respect your mans, whether it be an old man or a young man, if you was in the same room with him and you did not address that man, that's a knock on you.
I feel that too.
Yeah.
I feel
you
that.
know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, he ain't put hands on him. I wouldn't recommend it because they say Charleston ride around with the sheriff department everywhere he go. Similar to 6ix9ine. But to address him the way he did, man to man, I respect that more than going in there and shooting up everybody and possibly injuring women and children.
Yeah.
He addressed that man words like a man's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So I respect him for it. But Charleston White not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop what he's doing, man. He just said a lot of disrespectful stuff. You look into him, stuff he said about Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, any other deceased rapper. He said a lot of disrespectful stuff. Then he says that he does it. He admits he does it for shock value and views.
So he got what he wanted out of this.
Yeah. He'll say something crazy disrespectful about Nipsey Hussle, but then say, "But I respect Ermias, the man, his image."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His image, his persona, his stage name. I'm gonna disrespect the fuck out of him. But the man himself with the government name, oh no, he good people. But to everybody who love Nip, they call him Nip. Like they don't distinguish. That's all one person.
Yeah.
You can't disrespect one without the other. He tried to separate two and play little games.
That's semantics. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't think he can pull up on Crenshaw and Slauson and talk that crazy talk about Nipsey. I don't think he would ever do that.
That's real. That's dope. That's an interesting concept. Even the fact he even do that. I never watched him, and really I only heard about him because of this little situation. And I'm really familiar with 600 Breezy. Even before he had the whole, I feel like people got on 600 Breezy when he got the old Drake feature on that Free Smoke. But I was rocking with 600 Breezy for a while on that Chicago drill rap. So 600 Breezy always been like a stand up dude. You know what I'm saying? So far as his actions and the stuff in the media. Now what he do behind closed door, I don't know. But his actions in the media. So knowing he pulled up on somebody to stand up with King Von, I can say that wasn't something he did for views or something he did, trying to catch somebody out. I felt like he would did that regardless for anyone, his friends. So when it comes to that, I kind of agree with you. If this is really your guy and somebody is publicly defaming him and he didn't go at him maliciously, he just asked him about it. You know what I'm saying? They have a conversation. I totally agree with what you said, Fly, and think to myself that, you know what, we need more actions like that. Like I said, we need more people pressing people. And it don't gotta be a violent way you pressing them. Let's not call it pressing. Let's call it starching. You gotta start starching people. You know what I'm saying? And see what they really about, bro. What do you mean by this? Because that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? And give opportunity before stuff go crazy. Because we live in a world where things are crazy as is. You know, people dying, especially African Americans. We're dying at an alarming rate already. The hate, the blood is being spilled. We need to stop it. My take on it. You know what I'm saying?
You put the start before the press. I think you did.
You see that? You catch that? You know what I'm saying?
I see you did there. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. A lot of people will say things behind a screen or a keyboard that they will never say to a person's face.
Facts.
Being on the being on the internet brings a certain toughness to people.
Yeah.
That when you see them in person, a lot of times they act like they saw a ghost.
Facts.
When really, like I said, 600 Breezy had a conversation with the man to man. There was no threats involved, to my understanding. He's had a conversation with him. I think more situations it'll be a lot less deaths. People have those. A lot of times you'll find resolution in a conversation.
Right.
Everything don't have to become the fisticuffs and gun violence. You know what I'm saying?
When you said physical, I automatically thought like back in the day people were fighting like this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Fight
I'm just being real, bro. Everything
like
everything I gotta, it's
Wow,
old
yeah,
man.
yeah,
A wise man once told me, man. He said, "You lose some and you win some, but you live. You live to fight another day."
It's Lord. That's Lord.
That's real.
I
That's real shit, bro.
I heard that somewhere.
That's real shit, bro.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's real. That's real. Got you. Cam, what you got? You got any more on it?
You think you're a man with that gun in your hand?
Man without it.
Man without it. Man without it.
Come on, bro. Y'all don't hurt me, though. Y'all don't hurt me.
No, I think I'm with y'all. I'm glad 600 didn't put hands on him because that would have been weak. But a conversation between, just to clear up what somebody said, I'm all for it.
There you go. Good stuff.
I'm definitely all for it.
Good stuff. All right. With that being said, we are moving on to our next topic. Hold on. Were we going to the TikTok video to kind of go back into that stuff, or?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's go to the TikTok video that went crazy viral on our Let's Overreact podcast TikTok page.
Anyway, make sure y'all take a second. It's absolutely free. If you gotta go to our TikTok page, hit the like button. Absolutely free.
It don't cost you nothing to show love, baby.
Nothing, man. Love. Support is free. That's my whole saying.
Nothing to show love, man.
Let's see here.
So yeah, while you pull up, I'll get a brief overview of what happened.
Yeah. Run it down for me.
So basically, ESPN correspondent JJ Redick, former NBA player, made a statement about in reference to the old school basketball players in comparison to today's basketball players, stating that players back then, had two jobs. They were firemen, police officers, janitors, and they would come in and get 100 points dropped on them by Will Chamberlain, and then go back to work and be a substitute teacher. They weren't a match to today's athletes, and one of the top 75 all-time players, 99-year-old Bob Cousy, responded.
What he said?
He took some shots. He said that he started naming guys: Elgin Baylor, Bill Russell, all these OG greats, Jerry West. He said them guys weren't janitors and firemen. And then he kind of took a shot at JJ. It's always the guys who were lackluster in their careers that got a comment or conversation about greats. Basically saying, hey, my brother JJ, you ain't Dirk, you ain't Luka, you ain't Larry Bird, you ain't none of them great white boys. But you talking?
Right.
Basically, that's my interpretation.
You the guy? Like really? You got
Hey, whoa. I'm a Duke lover, okay? Relax. JJ got a special place in my heart. I know what he was.
Right, shout out to Duke basketball.
I know what he was back in the day.
There was some smoke, and it kind of sparked a conversation on the TikTok page. I had all these older NBA fans going at it with these younger NBA fans over the generational comparison.
I'm riding with JJ. I'm riding with JJ.
Because you're a Duke fan. I was like, give me your opinion on the statement in Italy. Do y'all agree or disagree?
I agree. Them dudes wasn't nice like that. I already told you. For me, my modern NBA don't start to the 80s. That's when I think they start playing ball. Back then, 50s and 60s, I don't count that for real. I mean, Wilt got a 100-point game that nobody ever seen. How crazy is that? Wilt got a 100-point game against nobody we ever seen. I saw Kobe drop 81. So that 81 mean a little bit more to me than old Wilt's numbers.
Yeah.
Agree. That 81 hold. I saw him hit them threes and what's my boy from the past? Rose. I saw Jalen Rose looking confused, like as the fade went up. I saw that.
I mean, no Raptors started triple teaming him. Like the Raptors, they really tried everything.
We're not gonna act like those teams in the 50s and 60s was playing ball like they were in the modern era. No. Right. Nate, show me a clip of a player in the 50s and 60s doing a crossover. A simple left-right. A simple left-right. I'm not saying do the sauce or the AI with it. Just a quick boom boom. They didn't do that. Can't do that. The 3-point line wasn't dominant back then.
I don't think it was invented.
Hell, it wasn't even invented back then.
Y'all
just playing for twos.
With no rules too. With no rules about the paint.
Right, with 5'10" point guards and 5'7" accountants, man. Like y'all wasn't as athletic back then, man. Let's not act like those were guys back then.
Yeah.
Like I said, mine is start. I give them 80s and up. Actually, I'll even go 70s. When Kareem and Dr. J, and I give them late 70s. But all that 50s and 60s stuff, I'm with JJ, man. They was accountants, plumbers, tax people. They all came in there for their little $25 check to get buckets on them by Will.
$5.
I'm gonna have to agree. Basketball wasn't their main thing. People really put like basketball players now. They work out. You know what I'm saying? Modern medicine. That stuff by itself put the basketball players of this age on a different level than the basketball players back then. You know what I'm saying? So with the constant rule changes and making it more competitive, I totally agree. No disrespect to those older players, but and that's what I kind of say about Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe. Like every era, like every GOAT in their era, you know what I'm saying? They're special to their era because of the rules and the teams they had to face. I hate those conversations when it's like, if Michael Jordan was in today's game, he'll go for the third year, and I hate that because everybody now plays the same way like Jordan played back then. You know what I'm saying? Everybody works out. Everybody jumping through the roof. That's the average thing you gotta do to get in the league nowadays. And you know, of course, you bring one-out players now. Back then, they're more skilled. So why wouldn't they play better? I feel like people don't take stuff like that into consideration. So yeah, I'm gonna say they definitely were a bunch of caddies, plumbers, and politicians playing their youth league on the weekend. That was called the NBA. Flo, what you got?
Go ahead, bro. What you got, Flo?
Oh man, this is a hot take here. I have a lot to say about this. Let me start here. I'm so against comparing generations just based on the rule differences. You know what I'm saying? So I'm against that. But I will say that JJ has a point. JJ has a point that if you look back in the 50s, 60s, those guys were learning fundamentals. But you got to keep in mind that you didn't have rules like 3 seconds. The league was not dominated by black men back then because it wasn't a whole bunch of brothers out there. Now you look at it now, we dominate all sports 90%. You know what I'm saying? So Bob Cousy out of his range in that, but like he mentions Elgin Baylor, Wes Havlicek. Okay, yeah, those are greats. Yeah. Those are greats. I give him that. But as far as like today's players, like in the NBA today, and I compare them to like 90s, 80s, I would take those over today's players. If he moved up the timeline, I would take those because I feel like hand checking, people were playing above the rim in the 90s.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I would take that. But that 50s, 60s, nah, man, we got to when NBA was in black and white, we got to throw that out, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I said
we got to throw that out.
Late 70s, 80s, that's when they started hooping for me. Like that stuff back then. The guy dribbling like this.
Right. We got to throw that out, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I fuck with Pistol Pete too, but we got to throw that out.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
And I respect the greats for what they did. You know what I'm saying? Paving the way. And doing what they did so people can see that game. Because that's really what people do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come in and kind of perfect one thing, and somebody take a step over there and make that better. So without them doing what they did back then, the game probably took the players in the game. They probably wouldn't be how good they are now. But I feel like everybody has a role in history and succession. So making like I said, I hate talking about if they were playing it. I hate those conversations. Because one thing. He just broke my TV. Jesus. He just broke my TV. Jesus. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, like I was just saying, yeah.
Well, I'll take it from there, man. What if you imagine having Kyrie drop him in the 50s? What would they do?
The GOAT.
Uncle Drew back then, bro.
The GOAT.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would score 100 a game.
He's the GOAT. He'd be the GOAT.
They would think what he doing is witchcraft with the ball.
What can
You
women
understand me, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, Bob. I get it. You of age, bro. We respect you, what
No.
you did, man. But Kyrie's the guy that ain't make top 75 all time. But Dame Lillard did. That's a whole nother conversation.
That's
But
a whole-
Kyrie ain't. And Kyrie's probably the best skilled basketball dribbler I've ever seen, bro.
They would make rules for him not to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the hanging crossover from Iverson?
Yeah,
Them dudes, oh no.
Yeah.
That was
Get it up out of here. He killing
I
us.
said you can do this, but that ain't going.
That's too much sauce.
How-
No, bro.
How we supposed to defend that?
We losing shoes on nah, bro. You gotta relax. Relax.
Man.
Crazy. All right, next.
Next, after this one, we had we're gonna do Kwame Brown, Gilbert Arenas squashing they beef once and for all. This happened today, fellas.
You know what? I'll be honest with y'all. We need more of this. We need more of this. People publicly talking about stuff and hashing it out for the younger generation. You know, I think everybody's so quick to jump in, beef this, beef that, but and all beef ain't to death, and all beef ain't serious enough that somebody gotta die. So it's good these two grown men can talk about their differences and set them aside, so they can move on in their life and really do it for the culture. You know what I mean? What you got on the can? Well, Fly.
You know what? These guys been beefing since last December. And it started off, like I said, when Gilbert went to the All the Smoke podcast, I believe. No, I'm sorry, he was on Vlad. And Vlad asked him about Kwame. And Gilbert thought he was defending Kwame, but Kwame didn't like Gilbert's response to the question that Vlad had asked him. And that's what kind of carried this whole thing on. It went from Gilbert threatening to put a pistol to Kwame's throat. And all this stuff on social media, man. It's been carrying on for a while, but they finally sat down for like the third time today, and they said they're not going to talk about each other no more. So we'll see. They said this before. But we'll see, man.
When views get low, only God knows.
Yeah. Gilbert's calling him Boo Boo Brown and all kind of crazy stuff. Talking about how he sold in Washington. He's mad because I was the king of Washington. We both was there, and you was drafted. I didn't know that they was drafted the same class. And of course, Kwame was number one. Yep, same class. Yep. And Kwame was number one. He said, "Y'all have been jealous because you was number one, but I was the man." You know. So
I can see that.
I'll say this, man. I'll say this about the whole situation. I remember when Gilbert Arenas was standing up for Kwame Brown about the whole him getting drafted situation and how they treated him. And it seems like, man, for friends turn enemies quick when it comes to YouTube and getting views.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 1 minute they on the same team, they cool and whatnot. Like, I mean, having conversations with each other. Thank you. Having conversations with each other and just kicking it, and to now where it's like they beefing, but we can't take away the history. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We need more people together and doing things together. So shout out to them, man. What you got from the KM?
I'm with it. I felt like they didn't need to be beefing anyway. It was stupid. I'm just glad nothing ever came out of it physically. You know, I'm all for them squashing the beef. Like I said, it was never about nothing. So I'm good with it.
Cool. That's good. That's always good, man. What is next, y'all? I think that's all we had.
I wanted to do a quick recap of the NBA playoffs so far, or what's left of. What do y'all think so far? What you see?
Man, hey, Mavericks and Mavericks fans, I'm totally on the bandwagon. But let me be the first to say we had a good run. What we accomplished this year cannot be overlooked. You know what I'm saying? And in the Mavericks history, understand, Luka's only 23. We're only going up. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, let's be clear here. The Warriors were hurt. You know what I'm saying? Before they got hurt, they were the kings of the West. I don't care what nobody say. Before they got hurt, before Clay got hurt, who win the West? Warriors. That's the automatic answer. I don't feel like Clay is back to that. But so far as the team itself, in the direction of that team, I'm be honest. We may just have to be comfortable with a playoff series win here or there because the Warriors look great. They only getting better with the young talent. Clay look unstoppable, and he's not 100%. Steph Curry still taking those super deep shots, missing a lot of them, but making them when the game's on the line. I don't see nobody stopping these boys, and really, man, I'm gonna give them another like Lakers type of dynasty run. You know, if somebody don't put together a super team, and I mean a super team, not like an old ass LeBron or a super old Dwayne Wade or extremely old Carmelo Anthony come play together. I mean, we need Ja, we need Rudy Gobert, we need Jason Voorhees, we need killers.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, we need killers to come stop these boys because
with the machete.
Yeah, we need killers to come stop these boys because they don't look bad. When they beat the Grizzlies, the dude was like, oh man, y'all remember y'all getting older. And I had read this comment on Twitter. It was like, yeah, the Warriors are getting older, and the Grizzlies are maturing, but it's the Warriors now. You know what I'm saying? They don't care what happens 6-7 years from now. When the bad boy Pistons were done running and they got their championships, they didn't care who came along next. So if that's what he was imposing, hey, listen, we gonna get it 5 years from now, we'll have at it. But right now, East or West, I don't see no team, especially point production, shooting wise, stopping the Golden State Warriors. That's what we're
good, bro. Heat and 6 to everybody. Heat and 6 against these Celtics. We're gonna Heat and 6 the Warriors. Heat and 6. Bucket.
Is LeBron James and D-Wade coming back?
Steph Curry, Seth Curry, Cook Curry, Eddie Curry. It don't matter.
Man.
Draymond Green, Danny Green, Gerald Green. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Hey, shout out to that boy Killzone in the stream. I see you, my boy.
Klay Thompson, Keenan Thompson. Who it does
Keenan Thompson.
Heat and 6.
86. Okay.
That's crazy.
You know,
I really like
the Mavericks. With the Mavericks, I just think the stage too big. They playing an experienced championship organization, and they made it far. You know what I'm saying? They had a good run. They had City Clippers. They helped. You know what I'm saying? So that's a commendable season. So we're gonna go ahead and put the Warriors where they supposed to be, back in the finals. Now on the East is interesting. Boston is like Jekyll and Hyde, man. You got good Boston and bad Boston.
Mm-hmm.
But however, I do believe that with Jimmy Butler with his slight injury and PJ Tucker with his bad knee, it's gonna hurt the Heat, and I think it's gonna go 7. I got the Celtics in 7, and then I got the Celtics winning the NBA championship against the Warriors. Just because I think they match up well. I think they match up well with all the Warriors' weapons. Anytime you can go through KD and Giannis and make KD look mortal, I think you own something, bro.
Can't wait to see it.
No doubt they did God's work for us. I'm glad they did that.
God's work.
They did God's work for us to clear the stage for us. But that's all fun and games. It's over. Jason Tatum, I love you, brother. You're making my city look good, brother. You are. But it ends. It ends here.
Right. He got a couple more years too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a couple more years, brother.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say
you the new light skinned king.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man. Like we can't rush their progression, and we gotta realize that he like you get Luka, he's 23. He young. Steph Curry in his 30s. You know what I mean? We gotta understand, man. These boys still on top for a minute. So to kind of push them past this, like Jason Tatum, like he's in the early 20s. He still got time. You know what I'm saying? He still got time. No, they're still maturing. You know, he got a great upside. He doing well. I don't think he ready to play on that main stage yet. You know what I'm saying? His development, his defense. I love the way he's going. Stepping up, playing against KD, defense against KD. To me, that's a mind state. Everybody wants the big shot. Everybody. Like, I feel like if you call Marcus Smart number, hey, bro, he'll take the shot no matter what. Draw low for him, he'll take the shot. But for somebody to step up and play defense, that's a killer. Yeah, that's special. We don't have a lot of that in the league. You know what I'm saying? Even like Luka, he don't play defense on both ends. You know, he take plays off, but Jason Tatum, man,
he don't play it at all.
Right? Yeah, at all. But I'm saying for Jason Tatum to say, listen, I want him, and for KD to be arguably top 1, 2, 3 in the world, that's big. But I don't want after he get done losing this, for people to look at him sideways, or he's not maturing, or he's not this third. We understand the process before you get on that, before you can be handed, or you take the NBA and it's your league or you the face or whatnot. And I'll be honest with you, he's on the way up there. If it do happen, he end up winning, thank God, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But I think we got to be, as consumers of the NBA product, we got to stop being these people time now and kind of Xing out the other teams and whatnot. Because, I mean, like I said,
was it like 24, 23?
Yeah, he's something like that, 24, 25.
Yeah, young, man.
24.
Got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Definitely part of the younger, like, when I'm thinking about the NBA, like, I know people look at, like, NBA and they automatically go to Ja for what he's doing with the Grizzlies, right? And, like, Ja up next. And it's like, I love what Ja is doing. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Him getting his team to where he got him to. That's a great team they put around that young man. And, you know, he got a bright upside, too. But that's not the only team emerging here. You know what I'm saying? Some teams are already making good leeway. Like the Celtics is one of those teams that's been doing good. They just can't get over certain humps. And because they didn't have we had a 30-win season. Now we got a 40-win season type of narrative going on. I feel like they don't get the attention they deserve for their accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't sit here and we'll talk about Jason Tatum as being a GOAT or how good he is or he turned around that franchise. But even when it comes to sustaining the franchise or especially one that's prominent as the Celtics, he should get credit for that. And that's what we don't do. But we told the Grizzlies and Ja and what they doing. And it's like, oh, Ja did this and shout out to Ja. You know what I'm saying? So the NBA has a bright future, pending anybody get injured. But there are a lot of young.
Oh, lost the audio.
Lost the guy. There are a young guy.
I think you know it. Well, anyway, the future is bright in the NBA, man. A lot of good young talent, man. What was it? Ja, Luka, Tatum, my boy Trey
Young, Zion, if you could ever get on the court.
Yeah, Lonzo,
nice. LaMelo,
yeah.
The league is in hands, actually. Almost every team has a face now.
True.
Yeah, the Timberwolves have Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey, and quiet as kept, my boy Terrence Mann don't give enough credit for his playoff performance his rookie year.
No, he's a really good player.
Yeah, he's a solid player, bro. The Clippers got one with him.
No, I really like him. He's a guts and glue, do whatever you ask me to do, coach type guy.
We need more of that. We definitely need more.
Yeah, John, we can't hear you, John.
You can't hear me?
You just talking.
Right, we cannot hear you, John. Your mic is gone.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Ryan just pulled down everything.
Oh, your kid's turned up, boy.
Yeah, John broke my TV. She pulled down stuff.
Hey, don't call Child Protect Service. As soon as stream, he finna go Joe Jackson.
I'm gonna have to take my butt to Walmart and get another TV. I'm gonna go.
Hey, TV shattered. Can't be fixed. It's cracked. You got warranty?
Do I got a warranty? I believe I got the warranty, but they gonna cover this.
That's the new joint you bought with the PS5 drop?
Yep.
We all bought new TVs when the PS5 drop. You still got warranty, my boy.
I don't think the warranty covered this, like cracking the screen.
You never know.
Then
you get your other TV got replaced, didn't it?
It did, but that wasn't, the screen wasn't cracked. That just kind of went out.
Oh, it went out. Okay.
Yeah, but that screen wasn't cracked. But I mean, I called them. I did get one on this.
Yeah, after
that warranty went out on my other TV, I got to put on this TV.
Damn.
So yeah, I do have one, but they ain't gonna cover this.
Oh shit.
She sure just broke this, man. So God knows now. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's that then, man. That's all we got tonight, ain't it?
That's all we got.
It is, man. I feel sick. All right, back to this though, man. All right, wrap this up for us, Ken. What you got for him in closing?
Let me see. I think everybody should set goals for themselves. If you don't accomplish it today, it's okay. As long as you accomplish it, that's what matters.
There's no time frame on success. Nobody measures your success. It's your success.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a race. It's a marathon.
Bingo.
What you got for him, Fly?
I need more people to pay attention to the news and what these politicians are doing out here, man. It's one thing to complain about gas prices and what the government is or ain't doing. It's another thing if you don't even vote. And I'm not talking about just the presidential election. I'm talking about the primaries, your local election, your local officials. pay attention to that type of stuff too, man, because that all goes hand in hand with what we gotta do on a local level. You know what I'm saying? So why you saying Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe ain't doing this, or Camilla ain't got her bees, her hot sauce? You know what I'm saying, Kamala? Why you saying all that, bro? But you ain't voted in about 7 years. You the problem, my boy.
Blame the man in the mirror.
I'm just saying, bro. They say wise man once said, you know, we buy a way out of jail, but we can't buy freedom. We buy a lot of clothes, but we don't really need them. Then we buy the couple of what's inside. Come on, man.
Cause they made us hate ourselves and love their
well. That's why. So is Holla.
Where the ballers at? Hey.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So just pay attention, bro. That's all I'm saying. Keep your eyes open.
Use that before.
Use that third eye, people.
Yeah, I mean,
I heard that.
That was real deep, man.
That's like a verse from the Bible or something.
Hey,
I heard.
Yeah, it is, bro. It's in the scripture.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, listen, be a part of the change today that you want tomorrow.
There you go.
That was deep, Fly. I didn't see that coming, bro.
Hey, bro, I try to come left field.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And for me, I kind of stick to the script here. I'm gonna say this: let's pursue dreams, pursue moments, pursue life. Hey, chat, thank y'all for everything y'all do. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We appreciate everything. Follow the TikTok.
Please.
Go Fly and Cam the Great. That was at personal pages. Links are below. It takes absolutely 1 second to follow, man. We love y'all like a fat kid, little cake. See y'all in the next one.
Next time.
Yeah.